Hi, my name's Zaynab. I'm a first year law student and a Linklaters Oxford Law Access Ambassador for the coming year. I study at St Hilda's College at Oxford, and this is just a quick video to talk through all the extracurricular things that I'm involved in at university. So, I think before coming to Oxford, I definitely had heard from other people that there was this myth that you wouldn't have time to get involved in any like societies or volunteering opportunities because the reading lists are so long and unmanageable. And I've just definitely found that that couldn't be further from the truth. So getting involved in societies and volunteering things is something that I've done from the very beginning of my degree and have definitely found manageable alongside my workload. And often it's a good thing to kind of have, as well as the normal essays and reading that I have to do, just because it keeps things interesting and varied for me. So, one of the societies that I've been involved in since the very beginning of my university career, so back in October, is the Oxford Women in Law Student Society. This is a society that I was particularly drawn to because of its emphasis on diversity and obviously law. And I applied to be a college representative for the society, I think in October or November of last year, so quite soon into the academic year. And being a college representative basically means that I advertise through social media and just word of mouth events that the society is putting on within my college. I really enjoyed the events I was going to. So we have a lot of practitioners come in and alumni. So that's people who used to study at the university and have now gone on to become barristers, solicitors, and even judges. I found that the events were really, really interesting, and I wanted to take a more hands-on approach and kind of do more within the society beyond just kind of raising awareness for the event. So towards the end of my first term, just before we broke up the Christmas holidays, I applied to be an events officer. So for the last 2 terms, I have helped the society with organising events, and this entails kind of sending emails to the guests that we invite for our panel talks and fun things like being able to buy the refreshments for the events that we put on, which can be fun, being able to pick out all the snacks and things. And yeah, I just find that it's a really lovely community, and where it's a women in law society, it's just a good female community that I've built within the university as well. It's really allowed me to have friends from across different years and different colleges as well as different subjects, because you obviously don't have to study law in order to become a lawyer in the future at undergraduate level. So that is one of the things that I've been involved in. As for my volunteering, I was quite keen to do something with young children, as I've always been a tutor before starting university, so I just knew from previous experience that teaching was something that I enjoyed. I went to a stall put on by the Oxford Hub at the Freshers' Fair, where they advertised different volunteering opportunities that they had, and went along to a taster talk again back in October, to the beginning of my university career. And during this talk, there was an initiative called the Schools Hub programme, and that's one that I chose to get involved in. So I've been a project coordinator and volunteer on their reading project with a local primary school called St Christopher's, and that basically involved spending an hour a week of reading with 6 and 7 year olds in a local primary school. And these are often children from disadvantaged backgrounds who really benefit from that individual attention. So it's just been a really fulfilling experience to see the impact that just an hour of my day has on those children that I get to see every week. And being a project coordinator for the programme means that I oversaw the other volunteers within my cohort as well. So I was just in charge of making sure that everyone knew what they were doing, everyone had kind of gone through the relevant training and had their DBS checks processed and handed over to the school before they started the volunteering programme, and made sure that they all just turned up for their sessions every week, and that if there were any problems or if anyone was ill or had any kind of education commitments or any other commitments and couldn't make it, I was the main point of call between the Oxford Volunteering Hub and the school. so that is also something that I really enjoyed. Given COVID-19 and the lockdown, for the last term, the programme actually went digital. So I was project coordinating a initiative to create and collate maths resources for Key Stages 1, 2 and 3. And that was really interesting because it meant that I could carry on kind of helping with education, and especially for those children who were really impacted and kind of continue to be impacted by those school closures. So I just thought it was really interesting that I was kind of able to continue my extracurriculars even in a virtual Trinity term. The same went for the Women in Law Society, so we organised some virtual events, which was really nice. So we had an event with diversity at the judiciary, and had 3 very esteemed judges who came on a Zoom call with us and answered loads of questions, and we had quite a few people come along, so that was really nice. Other things that I've been involved in this year on a kind of college level, I applied to be a student ambassador, I think just before Christmas, and that meant that I helped out on the offer holder days. I have done school tours with prospective students, and I will hopefully be taking part in a virtual open day coming up in July. So again, it's really nice to kind of show my experience of Oxford, and hopefully through this role I'm able to do the same thing, and just show everyone why I love my college, and why they should apply to St Hilda's if they apply to study at Oxford, and just why Oxford is a great place to be in general. In the coming year, I've also recently been elected as my college's incoming Women's Welfare Officer, so that's a role that I'm really looking forward to. A welfare officer, there's normally a male and a female one for each college, and they're basically elected to help with just to be a friendly face first and foremost around college, and to help with any problems that students might have, whether they're social problems, family problems, anything to do with their education, anything to do with their mental health. So it's just someone to be a point of call for just a chat, or to signpost them to other help if need be. A really fun part of the role is that you get to put on welfare teas every week in our JCR, so which is kind of the social space for the undergraduate students in each college. Again, I'm in charge of snack buying for that, so something I'm looking forward to, and it's just nice. So when other students have got deadlines or exams or anything that might be causing them stress, it's just an opportunity and some time to go and relax and just have some tea, have some biscuits, have some crisps, and just be able to spend some time with their friends and let their hair down. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed listening to all the things that I've been involved in. There's definitely been a lot of other things I've been involved in across the year as well, but I'm getting conscious of the time as I've been speaking for 8 minutes. So yeah, I just really hope this did show that there is definitely room for you to get involved in any and every initiative in kind of society, sports, languages, any kind of thing that you want to get involved in, student journalism. The opportunities are here in the university to do that. And yeah, good luck with your applications, and I hope to see you all studying at Oxford soon. Thank you, bye.